That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me oh, just let me go. That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me oh, just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome.
Now I'm ready. I got my fingers on WASD. I'm literally, I got the stance. There you go.
That shit, just let me go.
Yeah, broadcasting live from the heart of Europe. This is badass. I'm Tommy C. This is John the Boy. OG Squad Sunday with none other than the Dead on Tape. And, of course, behind the glass as well, Mr. Jeff the Huff Fluffman. How are you, sir?
I'm good. A little sunburned, but I'm good. All
right, let's rock it out. Maddie.
Yo, what's up?
Say hello. We got an interesting show because this situation is... I can't say I didn't know, but I didn't want to believe it. Otherwise, I would have said it, so I get the credit for it. This situation is getting stupid quick. And well, you know, I'm dying. Look, I haven't spoken to you about it. Matt set up the show. I haven't really spoken to you about it. Where are you? Did you see my stream, or do you at least know my talking points? Well,
I do now. So we had been covering it all week. We were kind of at the forefront of it at the beginning. Me, Willie, Matt, we were kind of all there. Nick was there early as well, kind of as it was developing. And then when Phil fucking DeFranco covered it, it changed the whole story.
It changed everything.
It changed everything about it. And then this guy is just, this act man continues to be who he looks like he is, a gigantic douche, and won't stop, and he's fucking it up. So that's kind of where I am at this point. Getting caught up last night and kind of seeing where everything was. Matt and I hit it. It was pretty much where we are now.
You got a hat change coming. We got
on the verge of fucking it up.
We got a 5. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting the real Ethan Keemstar vibe on this. I'm starting to. Like, if you know, because I'm listening to some of the fans that are calling in, and they're like, well, if we can't win, then we'll just blow ourselves up. What about the rest of us that have to still be online? Right. You know, and then they seem to be like, well, we've proved that, you know, YouTube selectively enforces their TOS. The sky's blue. I own a cat. My name's Tom. You know, like what the like no shit. I mean, I guess you could sort of say that like a normie audience or maybe some kids now know what, I don't know, 90% of the conservatives known for the past 5 years when it comes to social media. I mean, this is not a surprise. And, you know, I didn't bring him up. Our friend Monkey Jones. And I find it interesting that Keemstar's supporting this guy so much. And what he's done, one of the arguments he made about Mumkey is like, look, I could put it out there, but I think you screwed yourself by calling Susan Wojcicki a horse face. You know, if you remember that whole situation. And Keem was a big, and I wasn't, in fairness. Keem was kind of a big critic on the way Mumkey had handled himself in that situation. Now, the difference was with Mumkey. And I think he objectively got screwed worse. The rumor is somebody from the FBI briefed YouTube, where they had some kind of and used Mumkey's satirical video as this is what an incel is. Well, we got to get this guy off. He's dangerous, which is believable.
Elliot Rodger and all that shit.
or something like that.
Yeah.
And like that is a much bigger screw job. There was no warning, no nothing. Mumkey's clearly a satirist. There was no attack on any kind of YouTube staff or Susan Wojcicki. But Keemstar's complaint was, I can't get you back if you keep calling her a horse face.
Right. You're going too far.
You're going too far. I don't believe that would have helped.
Different reasons and why he did it, and I think it was a little different than a little more nuanced than calling Susan a fucking horse face.
Yeah,
especially because he was trying to prove a point. He did too much, and now it's the after effect too. My God, he's going on everybody's fucking podcast. He could show up here.
Yeah,
you know, show up on fucking.
Here's another thing with this to prove a point thing, and I'm thinking because I said in my yesterday show, I've done this before too. I'm not above this. I get it. It's just, when has it worked? Yeah. And that's the weird thing about this is, well, if it doesn't work and he loses his channel, then at least we took out Quantum TV too. That's what one of the callers said. I'm like, that's childish. That's stupid. This is a plan. This is just disastrous. Now I'm hearing, and what I'm going to show you today, if Matt didn't screw it up, apparently a lot of the things he said on Augie streams, he completely, like, he's telling one audience one thing, because one of the things that me and Mischief agreed on, that they needed to change course, and he told me, he had on good words that Ackman was going to change course. There is nothing I've seen. In fact, it got worse since my show ended on Friday night. Nothing. Everything seems to have gotten 100 times worse. So, I mean, I don't get it. So I guess we're going to watch.
You can even make the argument that it went better than it could have, because when Philly D picked it up, he has a shot, especially the way that Philly D fucking handled it. And people are assuming that this is eventually going to get the Quantum TV. We got to remember, nothing's happened to Quantum yet.
No.
With the other shoe has not dropped.
But I don't care.
Banking on
I don't care about Quantum as much as I want this guy's channel back. And I think I want it back more than he does, because everything he's doing just more.
You think he's buying into the martyr shit?
Yes.
He's starting to buy into that fucking Kool-Aid.
Septic.
Like, I'm just going to die on
and
this
then
cross
because
and
anybody disagrees with them is supporting. Like, I played the Jaystation thing. Oh, what? By the way, do you have that Jaystation clip? The one I responded to. Oh God,
never
this
miss
one's
an
so
opportunity.
funny.
The Jaystation clip.
No, I wrote to Jay. I'm gonna put this on. This is really funny.
Oh, I thought you were talking
this
about.
This has really nothing to do with it anyway, other than it made me giggle.
I know he shouted your stream out.
Yeah, he did. Thanks, Jay.
Here you go, the most unbiased Tommy C.
Thanks. Now you ended that.
The ringing endorsement, Tommy. You should get him on a billboard.
But no, like here's the thing. I do like Jay, and I consider myself friendly with Jay. I've never made any bones about it, but I've always been critical of Jay, and he's never called me up and said he was going to kill me or anything like that. I criticized him in that one and made fun of him too. So, but I'm just going over the comedy of Jaystation because this is just funny to me.
I'm gonna leave it off with some positivity, because you know what? These last 2 days have been just like completely negative because of the Ant-Man.
I mean, this guy, he put a slave on the dark web. I mean,
but guess what? The Ant-Man's banned. He's not coming back. And it is what it is. It's done. So I'm going to stop talking about him now. I shared my opinion. And that's something I'm going to do from now on. I'm just going to, share my opinion. And if you're a fan and you don't like me now because I shared my opinion, then that's okay. It is what it is. Everybody's different. Everybody has their opinion. And nobody should really be afraid to share their opinion, even if they know that a lot of people don't share the same opinion.
Okay.
So everybody should speak their opinion. And big shout out to you if you still follow me even after a year after I've been banned. So am I coming back to YouTube? No, because I'm banned. Same with Ant-Man. But I'm going to go on Facebook. I'm going to make some videos. I'm trying to get a group of people together, guys. So it's going to be like a month or two. But I'm in no rush because I'm banned. But it's coming. So I love you guys.
I've always got to say what you want of it. And it's probably true. I think I guys
to talk about Ant-Man again. And he's like, oh yeah, this is supposed to be about Ant-Man, not myself and my own band. Fuck, like Ant-Man.
You told Act-Man he wanted to be a martyr more than he wants to change things. End of the day, Ant-Man just maybe another YouTuber. I don't know, because I'm still I'm crossed. Is you want to be? There's another possibility, folks. The guy's stupid. And before you sit there and say, I mean, look, that's an idiot. Yeah, he might be stupid. And here's why I say I didn't want to do that last time, because I've been emotional. I've done dumb things. I've done, I've even done the thing like where I use the example to make a point, and walk to the door of it. So
the guy called his mother. It's understandable.
Yeah, I'm sure. So I didn't want to go in. You're stupid. You're everything the way I wanted to say. Like the way it's going about this is stupid. I'm not saying you're stupid. I understand.
Now we're starting to wonder.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if he's a stone idiot. I'm starting to wonder if Ant-Man, because when you call somebody stupid, the first thing they do is measure your success versus his. Certainly, he's been more successful than me. But the thing that gets me is he very well could have been successful with this sort of brute force go forward situation. And 9 times out of 10, it works. And now it's against YouTube, and he's decided to use the same brute force thing. It's not going to work. And he doesn't have the insight or the brains to realize this. And now we're at the point where we're allegedly, at this point anyway in the show, he's contradicting himself. Yeah, so I don't even know. I don't even know what to say here. So let's watch this. And, apparently Willie called him out, and let's check it out. All right.
Willie was very critical from the beginning, I want to point out, too. Willie was just being Willie, almost to the point of where we were questioning, like, all right, Willie.
I can't say I was. I was like, oh, that's crazy.
Don't say that's on the stream.
My thing was, I don't want to touch a story because this is like a tipster thing, and it's not my bag, and I don't think there's any laughs here. It wasn't until somebody showed me that tweet that Augie comes up right now. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, man. You can't do that. You know?
Yeah, share your screen, too. I can't see your
I'm
screen.
sorry.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, action. It wasn't until, this where I was like, whoa. All right, let's check out Augie.
Yeah. No, but the one thing I'll say about this, and I see we have WillyMac, who's a fellow YouTuber here. He's about to hit 100K or something.
But Tom hasn't said anything.
Hello. Yeah, I've been. Well, I don't want to interrupt the whole interview going on, but hello, Act Man. What's up?
Greetings. I also like that you have OG Urgot as a profile picture.
Hell yeah! I'm glad you recognize that, dude.
Wow.
It's OG.
Really?
I miss that character.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he was a lot of fun.
So I guess Acmeon's familiar with our community, or did he feign it?
I think he's familiar with
Augie's community,
but not really into the community.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I just that's cool that he brought that. That's a good way to,
The numbers that Augie can pull, I'm sure he's got to at least be familiar with.
Yeah, sure, that's true.
I got the Diamond 4 playing old school Urgot.
Nice, I got the platinum.
Wiener.
Yeah.
I don't want to derail the stream with.
Sorry, dude. My mic wasn't working at first. I had to figure it out.
Whoa, what's going on, Willie?
Not much. What's up, buddy boys? The man of the hour, Act Man.
Yo.
So I do have some questions because the quantum TV stuff is such a long saga. It's hard to figure out what's real and what people are just saying because they're mad.
Uh-huh.
I guess the first one is did Quantum ever copyright strike somebody's video down and it stayed down?
Let's see.
This is a question I've been wondering about. Because why didn't they handle it the way we've always handled it? They take the video down, you give them your P.O. box. Like I've been telling people to get P.O. boxes for years. I have one now in Germany. And dare them to sue you. Dare them to sue you. And we've done this from time and time again. I wondered. I never heard that. I've only heard
I don't think he's actually successfully done it.
We'll find out. This is. Well, I got to be honest with you. You've lost before the tweet. You've lost me. You haven't even handled. Nobody's handled this right.
Mischief. I talked to him earlier, and he was like, "Well, Quantum never struck my video. He just threatened."
Yeah, he deleted it, and then of course there was nothing to strike, so he retracted it. You could argue that that's kind of like that, but not 100%.
Well, I was just saying,
there was a guy named Jolster.
I know that was another thing. That's why everybody's getting their striked down. That's talking about this. I haven't seen any evidence of that.
Never got in contact with Jolster.
That I can point to, Tommy, would be Nerdy John.
Nerdy John got struck down.
He's been covering it since the beginning, and he was directly affected by it. He can give you all the ins and outs.
Did he get struck down by any videos, Nerdy John?
I don't know if he had any actually struck down. I'm honestly not sure on that.
Get Nerdy. If Nerdy John's there, get him in.
Nerdy John's in the chat.
Get him in here.
Chat, so he's probably.
He'll tell you exactly what happened to him. I mean, he's grown by.
I want the short version though, because we can bring it back on later. But I want the short version. There he is. All right.
This is Nerdy John.
Okay. Short version. Riveter. What happened to you, strike-wise?
No, he didn't strike me down. He just threatened to in my comment section.
And he never did.
Yeah, I admittedly though I was really afraid because
I don't care. Did he strike you down or not? Did he strike you down? Did he strike you down or not? Just threaten.
Nope, he did not.
All right, I'll call you later. Bye. All right.
There you go.
I'll call you later.
He had a video that was struck and taken down by Quantum. I have no context on what the video was. My gut reaction tells me the pattern of behavior. It was probably not a rightful takedown. I did also find a community post that Quantum posted that he deleted where he claimed people were filing false copyright takedowns.
So we only potentially, because he's never seen him, know that one video went down in relation to this. Is that what we're hearing here?
For that particular crime, yeah.
Say hi to Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Hello, look at him. Holy crap. What's up, buddy?
He's going to bed
I used to hold that kid.
Yeah.
I used to hold that kid in my arms. That's
we put the picture
crazy.
up. We put the picture up on Twitter today, by the way.
Oh, my. Yeah,
did you see it?
That
Put the picture up. Okay. Yeah, he's a beast.
Oh, my God.
I mean,
huge.
Yeah.
Get him on skates. Get him on skates.
Yeah. Defenseman.
Which is like, okay, you can't do that because you're getting this email. Like, did you think about that? Like, You know, why do you have the email of copyright strikes that you didn't file? One of them,
right, okay.
One of them just said the video was unavailable, no other details. So maybe someone else did the same thing Mischief did and took that video down. The second video actually said this video is no longer available due to a copyright claim by Quantum TV. So that was another video.
Which video is that?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe 2.
Like with the Quantum TV stuff, I haven't really.
Okay, all right, fair. That's we're not calling him a liar here. Would you say that? So there's possibly 2. I was told this is across the board.
This guy's got a lot of things on his fucking record that people have made videos about too.
Okay.
It's not just the.
The guy is a complete and utter douchebag, and he probably does have YouTube protection of some kind.
Oh,
but he's gonna get away with it because it was handled so poorly. He's gonna walk. Yeah. You watch.
You might be right. Yeah.
I could check let me check my archives.
And those videos, that other videos from Mischief, you said?
Which,
I feel like I'm talking to Freak.
No, there was the video. I don't know who it was from.
I knew you were gonna.
I suppose I could just share my screen. I don't know if that would work.
Yeah, you can share it on the Discourse.
Yeah, go for
it.
Close the porn.
Here, let me pop in here.
Close the porn.
Or wait, should I, or is it going to show sensitive info?
Oh yeah, he's got all
not
sorts
really.
of porn up here.
Not really. So you can see that, right?
Willie's one of us.
If you want, I mean, you could keep it off screen and then pull it on stream. I don't know. That might. I don't think
it would be great if there's some lady girl in there. It would be fucking awesome. Wouldn't it?
Big lady boy.
Or just pictures of Jeff.
Shirtless Huffman.
Just pictures of Jeff everywhere.
You're gonna see a lot of red today if I do that.
Yeah.
Look at those fucking arms.
Yeah,
John Swan.
Jesus Christ.
24-inch pythons, bro.
Yeah, we're not
Baseball.
at that point yet.
Baseball.
I'll be showing any sensitive information.
I'll just keep it off screen and
baseball.
if you want me to pull something up specifically, just let me know and I'll show it. Just so that we can be as safe as possible here.
I'm sure everyone here, like, you're not just gonna lie if I'm lying. You're not gonna be like, oh wow, he threatened to kill the president. Wow, do you believe this, chat? He totally did that. No. So yeah, you can see this one, Jolster. Again, I never got in contact with Jolster, but I tried to.
Yeah.
So I am confused. Are you?
Yes.
So Jolster had his video taken down, but he never really touched base with him? I could be wrong. I mean, I could be fucking this up. I am fucking old. I have high blood pressure. I'm kind of fucking stupid. You know, it's not impossible. It's happened
But he's
before.
talking like he's been glossing over shit. You're right.
Like, wouldn't you have this, like, I mean, you know, I think, like, when Nick would do something, every T's crossed and I figured you'd have every T crossed I, you know, you're looking at the end of your career.
Yeah, considering that the lengths that he went, you know, he went and cited sources at YouTube and even got videos of the department heads and shit. You would think that he would have made sure this guy got his video taken down just to be, you know.
Yeah, so you don't look stupid.
A little accurate. Right.
Okay, and that's kind of like the one. And then he obviously went to strike you, and then, you know, it just didn't do anything.
But his video was taken down for community guidelines, so it wasn't even Quantum TV. It was bullying and harassment, correct?
The nudity thing, right?
I think so.
They got him for unwanted
Jolster
nudity.
was.
So that has nothing to do with fucking him.
It has nothing to do with anything. That was the funny thing. He made an off-color cucumber joke. That was like the best that they got, and they got him for fucking unwanted nudity. It's weird. Like I said, Billy D really nailed it, right?
Why Ant-Man YouTube Town 2 Avengers? The whole thanks. Man.
I read that in an Asian accent for some reason. I don't know why Ant-Man YouTube Town?
That's not an Asian accent. That's Doc on the Radio's mom.
Yeah.
Who Augie?
Who Augie? You waste your time. Become doctor.
Become doctor now.
Become doctor now. Doctor now. Who are you? A Johnny Chan? No.
Jolster was like a year ago. This is the
Johnny Chan. Very lucky. He's very lucky. He's from Hong Kong too. He's just very, very lucky. You ain't lucky.
This
he owns 3 supermarket. 3.
I think he does own a couple supermarkets.
You on computer? Get off.
Fuck Mongolians.
community post with the 2 videos that he said. Yeah.
Okay, let me take a look at this here.
Is there not something funny about like this drama where everyone hates this guy so much just starts from like an Elden Ring review?
That is pretty funny.
Charlie said one of the truest things ever. He was reacting to one of my videos on Quantum, and then he just paused it and he was like, "This is what you become when you don't like Elden Ring." He was like, "Is this what happens to you?"
That's so.
Dude,
the one guy that hates Elden Ring is like the worst person on YouTube.
Oh shit! Jaystation also hates Elden Ring.
Oh fuck!
Yeah. So this one, it doesn't actually say Quantum's name on the copyright form, but like if you look, he didn't fill out shit. Copyright owner name is blank, your full legal name blank, job title blank, address blank, and what he was claiming was Deadpool cosplay skit, type of artwork, photo, custom thumb.
It's probably illegal though. You probably got to bet and then just fucking bring it to court. He didn't fill it out. Case dropped right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Boom. Something tells me he didn't do that. Something tells me he didn't do it the right way. And if he didn't do this the right way and went right into the fire, fight fire with fire fucking tactic, he put himself exactly where he was going to end up all along. If that's the case, you have to, you let the video go. I did it with Onision. 30 days later, you get it back. And then you get to piss and moan and cry. And that's another thing. I didn't make that big of a deal about it with Onision because he's already hated. So it really didn't matter. You know, I knew I was getting it back. I knew he was going to come to Germany and sue me. You know?
Right.
It was almost routine for Onision.
Yeah.
It was very by the books. This one was different because everybody at first assumed one thing. They assumed that this was a Quantum TV thing. And then it became about what it actually became. That he criticized YouTube and this was retaliatory. I'm not sure. We're still cloudy and murky on that portion of it, but that was the story, you know, so it changed very quickly.
Yeah, but now we're going back and we have videos that maybe are down because of Quantum and maybe not. There's no way to verify it,
at least
now.
The conversation's coming back to Quantum. And I'm wondering if Philly D is going to cover him or not. Because did you notice the same thing I did, Tommy?
What?
When Philly D was talking about, he wouldn't name Quantum at first by name. Like the first 2-3 minutes of the video would not name him. Kept referring to him as they or the person. And then he would
transgender?
Well, he was no, I think that he was it was playing into that fear of you can't name this guy, you can't talk about the situation. He's like, fuck it, I'll talk about whatever I want. I'm Philly D.
Yeah.
And but he insinuated a little bit that he'd be covering the story down the line. If he does, that can change things drastically for Quantum as well.
Yeah, probably. Could be. Although Philly don't have the pull he did 5 years ago.
True.
Now, and he filed it like Ninja.
Yeah, he lost a lot of that pull when he was making it.
He became a Trump, John. He got Trump.
This video did a milli, you know. So
okay.
like
all right. Well, they'll be doing it again. Oh, it'd be funny if YouTube. He's always like, I'm Philly D, and I'm above YouTube drama. And now he's doing it all the time because.
Well, he played it off like people were saying he wouldn't cover it because of his ties to YouTube and because this is one of those scary you can't talk about this. It feels like something he wouldn't do. So he's like, fuck it, I'll do it.
But he always does that. Like, we don't talk about drama here, and here's fucking face banks. You know, he does that all the time.
He did do a good job, though, man. He
I'm sure he did.
YouTube, got the information, and then took it to him and gave it to him.
I'm not a fan. I admit my bias. I'm not a fan, but I don't care if he gets the word out there.
Magician sent this to me. Yeah, and so it's.
I've watched a Philly D video since 2019.
Yeah, this was my first in a while too.
Oh, really? Yeah.
But
he filed this. I'm not sure if the video was taken down. No, it wasn't. But he was still he's still wasting YouTube resources by
wasting YouTube resource.
I'm seeing a pattern here. Like,
it's
taken down. Oh, so it was. Let me get this straight. It wasn't as dangerous as I was told. I mean, I'm being told don't make a video, don't talk about it. You're going down. This guy's going to take you down. And the first thing I see is bullying and harassment. Well, that's community. Well, maybe they brigaded him, right? And now I'm hearing we can't really verify if Quantum took any of these videos down or not.
Yeah,
because he can take a video down for me, and I'll go through the whole fucking thing.
Well, and now because Ackman wasn't taken down by Quantum anyway, it becomes a very moot point. Now we're just looking for something that may or may not have happened, and so it's a different story.
Being below his proof, still arguing his case, trying to take that, he's wasting their resources looking into this bullshit.
Yeah, it's a shitty thing to do. I get it. I was just trying to clarify this.
Oh yeah, so I mean,
because it's not very.
He's making his video on you, Ackman. That's
Because he's making the video.
He's making his video on you, buddy.
Clear, like,
and Willie don't care. He will punch up and he will lose subs, and he does not give a shit. This is not his career, and he is a fucking cutthroat satirist. He's very relatable. He's never unfriendly. Good luck, motherfucker.
I look up like what videos he struck, and there's nothing. Like they're
Well, I've never found this one, but someone sent me this screenshot. And Quantum was in the comments saying, "You're using my image for your thumbnail without transformation. Please go back, edit it, then cool. Otherwise, I'll issue a takedown." So even if he never did, like it's a pattern of behavior. He's constantly here's the one.
I can't. I must get one. Like, do it, bitch.
He's in everybody's comment section, Tommy.
What?
This guy has literally created an army of fucking small commentary communities. Like I hate to use them
but
again, but
guess what? Though, everybody's gonna forget this a month when he's gone.
Well, everyone thought it was going to die over 2-3 months ago.
That is, by the way,
too.
that was Nerdy John's. That comment that he read. That's Nerdy John's video.
Oh yeah, funnily enough, that was Nerdy John's fucking thing. He was.
And it wasn't taken down.
He is no longer available. So it's a pattern of behavior.
He's a big.
I am so glad. Nerdy John's in the thing, but I'm sure it was with that. I've had so many people for the past, I think, 2 months telling me to get involved in this. I'm so glad.
No, it wasn't you. This was never a you story.
Yeah, it sounded fucking dopey from the beginning, and I'm like, let Tipster do it.
Like sourpuss with copyright that does make him a piece of garbage. But with Susie Liu, like her whole thing is like videos were going down and staying down, which was like kind of
which is crazy.
Crazy, yeah.
That's crazy.
One of the other questions I got is, and I don't know if you can talk about this, right? But if you can, if you can't, no problem. I guess there was a part of the video where I watched it. There's a part of the video where you like call YouTube employees to the stands. And like their names are up there and all that stuff. And in it, you're kind of intercutting Quantum TV saying like homophobic stuff or showing screenshots of them like saying like blatantly homophobic stuff. Were you, I don't think you were implying this, but part of me like thinks, maybe the people working at YouTube felt this way. Were you like blaming there being homophobic stuff on their website because they weren't doing their job?
Not really, because you can't like fully police all the crazy shit that can happen on YouTube.
That's the contradiction, isn't it, Matt?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think you got it.
Let's see. Okay, I tried my best to prevent from having the brand images. Now, one company openly supports a right to use the platform, which death threats and violence against LGBTQ. This guy's fucking this guy's full of shit. This guy's full of shit. Let's hear that again.
Them like saying like blatantly homophobic stuff. Were you? I don't think you were implying this, but part of me like thinks maybe the people working at YouTube felt this way. Were you like blaming there being homophobic stuff on their website because they weren't doing their job?
Not really, because you can't like fully police all the crazy shit that can happen on YouTube.
He's throwing YouTube a lifeline.
You mean, was I blaming the people that were on the witness stand in the video? Or just like blaming YouTube in
because
general?
Those are all people that like work the TOS shit anyway. So yeah.
Well, I've found those videos through the community guidelines pages. I mean, they were unlisted, but they're listed in the community guidelines pages. So if you look for them, you can find these videos. And of course, they should have YouTube videos discussing their policies. Anybody can find these to learn more about the policies. So I just felt like it was fitting and effective storytelling and editing to have people that enforce these policies discuss what they are and what they do and don't allow. And
that part I agree with him with. I mean,
that's why I gave him a pass.
I think they're limited public figures at very least. I mean, they're on there.
Well, he was choosing like the vice president of like the TOS policy.
Yeah, I don't know how are they not criticizable. That is true. I mean, how are they not criticizable?
The only one I think would not be criticizable is the one that's an ex-employee. I think the first one that he shows in the video is an ex-employee and doesn't work at YouTube anymore.
T-cross-I-dot, baby.
Yeah. Unless he's showing that as for a specific reason, it's not a smart.
But I have more problem with the joke, so to speak, because the joke is just bad. Like, do I have a problem with the joke per se? No, I think it's just super bad optics.
That's where it's kind of
Contradict
turned
that.
everybody is that Twitter joke. It's funnily enough because that's what seemed to have got him taken down.
Yeah,
now
that's what I think
seems
happened.
To be the smoking gun.
That's
is the
what
Twitter
that's what I
fucking
think
comment,
happened.
Funnily enough.
By the way, it's bullshit because it's clearly satirical. But I just
Sure.
I don't know why this guy can't say if he did he at some point say that was a bad move.
Yeah,
and because I don't. This guy strikes me as a
a
guy that never makes a mistake. Or he's one of those guys. That's the impression I get.
Even when he does it, he'll
Yeah,
say he's at fault, but he kind of goes.
Yeah,
but,
he does things like I have a relative that
does
does this. I know I've treated you wrong over the years, and I'm and they never say they're sorry, and then you think it's horseshit, and then you say, well, how did you treat me wrong? Well, I know I treated you wrong over the years. Like, yeah, fucking fuck you. Yeah, that's the vibe I get from this guy.
It's that guy.
With the violations that Quantum made, I felt that was very effective in getting my points across. Similarly to my Elden Ring hot takes video, my attacks were not targeted at the
He's a victim
people
of doing too much.
In charge of the guidelines.
I think the combination with the names and the thing, but I don't think I just don't think the head of TOS is off limits for criticism.
Agreed.
Right. I think that's
Not when you're
really that's a
citing
real
that
fucking problem
source.
on this way. There's a huge problem. But I think what he's doing is he's essentially calling by going about it this way, and going back to what we were talking before. Why didn't he just count? Has he admitted to countering the takedown and then going to court? Or is there been any copyright from Quantum?
I don't think that ever got that far with the
It
guy.
never got that far. What are we
takedown
doing?
wasn't from Quantum?
So
it's
we could be in a situation technically that we have to cross. He may have never taken down a video.
So I have no evidence.
I'm not saying it happened, but this is the feeling I'm getting.
Here's the thing: there's supposedly one person that claims 5 of his videos were taken down.
I bet
that one person is Camelot331. So,
Camelot says that he has 5 videos taken down.
That's what I've been told. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what I'm being told.
I interviewed him.
Oh, you've interviewed this guy?
Yes.
Oh, full circle shit.
Yeah, hold on a second.
I do find it fascinating that this conversation only goes to Quantum and his takedown history, whether he has one or not, because people assumed that he took down Ackman when it wasn't his. You know what I mean? So we're talking about it even though he didn't do it.
Camelot seems to be doing
a Quantum
this.
Takedown.
Looks like the same
Funny
GameStop act.
It's hysterical.
Camelot has been making, in some cases, completely unverifiable claims about GameStop, but he got people in. He got. It'd be interesting to go over the old video. I know he follows me, but I don't give a shit. I never believed him. And the stuff that he claimed got as he needed more views, the claims got crazier and crazier. Now I can't go over them all right now, and this looks like the same pattern here.
So you're questioning the source.
Yes,
obviously.
I'm questioning the
That's
source
fair.
of this,
and I don't think that's unfair.
And here's the thing: is if he actually had a video taken down, I mean, he'd be hyperbolic. I mean, he would be just insane. Not hyperbolic's the wrong word, but just totally spazzing out.
The funny
GameStop
thing
size
is
is
the
scam.
only thing
We
you
are
could point
witnessing
to-
history. Where's the video that says he's gotten things taken down? Did he claim? We don't even know if he claimed he had 5 videos taken down over this.
Yeah, I'm being told that. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like
Matt's being
that's
told.
the only person whose name I've seen come up.
I don't think he's a very good source.
Probably not.
Yeah,
The
I've
only
never
thing
I've never thought he was a good source. I really, I mean, he's always been nice to me. I appreciate the interview. I mean, he gave it to me when he's brand new, but as his channel grew the years afterwards, I was just like, huh? He seems like, he's got that really nice, slow talking Southern charm, and it sends my Jersey Spidey sense right up my neck.
What's that fucking feeling?
Things went. I just got an email from YouTube. From what?
So as you guys may know, I've been releasing some videos talking about a certain situation between two certain people. Okay, you gotta be very careful how you word it, or else you're gonna get slapped in the face by the giant papi of the YouTube, and that's fine. It's totally fine because I've been slapped about 5 times now, and it's getting a little.
Where are the pictures of the videos that's been taken down? And I want them sent to me immediately.
But that was just a blanket YouTube
Yeah,
claim.
exactly.
Yeah,
and how much you want to bet the rumor came? How much you want to bet the rumor came from him that everybody's getting their videos taken down?
Very possible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Camelot. We've always been okay. I've thought you were a grifter for years. So we're gonna really do some research on Camelot. I want to see these 5 videos because they must have been up for some time.
Lucid Enemy says check his community tab. I don't know. The only thing that people can really point to with Quantum is his behavior in interaction. Direct interaction most of the time. Comment section and DMs. The guy is a fucking spurg, and I don't know how bad it goes. You know, so it's.
Did your hat change?
Hat change, monkey.
This video is getting demonetized in favor. When was that? 8 days ago. There's no well here. This is a little suspicious too. There's no mention of a video takedown. This is a video from 8 days ago. But in fairness, why would you delete them? 1 day ago, 4 days ago. That's the area of which. So wouldn't there be? I mean, does he post his videos in his chat?
Not sure.
I'm highly suspicious. Highly.
The Spidey sense are fucking tingling, boys. The shot from the point senses.
He doesn't even use it that much. So you've been clipped 5 times.
He looks like a guy who's been clipped about 5 times, though.
So as you guys may know, I've been releasing some videos talking about a certain situation between two certain people. Okay, you gotta be very careful how you word it, or else you're gonna get slapped in the face.
Quantum TV.
By the giant papi of the YouTube, and that's fine. It's totally fine because I've been slapped about 5 times now, and it's getting a little spicy. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why it's getting kind of spicy. Okay, so if you say anything about a certain somebody on this platform for some odd reason, YouTube goes ham as hell and starts.
Bet this is stone bullshit.
Say it again, Tommy. Don't be afraid.
Stone bullshit. That's what it sounds like.
Say it.
When I was criticizing Quantum in the Elden Ring Hot Takes video, my attacks weren't at him as a character, as a person.
I guarantee we could probably find the rumors from there. That's where we get all the fucking rumors that don't say anything.
Some of them were, but that was more because he was being toxic to the Elden Ring community.
Okay,
but
check his Twitter feed.
Camelot?
Yeah.
Tommy's going down a rabbit hole live.
You only have to do the last couple days because that's when he started covering it. So we have 10 days to go. So last 4 days, he's made 3 videos. Now he's saying he got slapped 5 times. In what way?
No idea.
So he couldn't say these videos were taken down. And then we have him. You know, I'm not saying that Ackman's lying, right?
No.
I'm thinking he might have taken people's word for it. This is why I don't listen
Matt,
to you. This is why, for all you guys that send me these half-ass stories,
I don't think,
and put the headline, and I say you got to give me more, and you get pissed off at me. This is why I don't. This is why I ignore you, and this is why I tell you to stop sending me shit.
Well, to be fair on this one, Matt told you right from the beginning. This was just something you heard. This was a loose one.
Yeah, but I got slapped 5 times. Like, how believable is that? In what ways? Like yeah, I'm questioning that. I will happily. I will happily say I'm sorry. But like this is now we got another. So we got a situation where this guy's contradicting himself directly on the Augie show. He's not terribly sure if any videos were taken down. I think we proved that objectively. And then Camelot. And then we had, prior to going in this, the hot take on the street. What I was hearing from a lot of YouTubers, don't talk about this, which I was suspicious about because I'm like, I think they're just picking on Ackman because he did, A, B, and C with the. I think this is isolated. I hope it's isolated.
Well, that was certainly the narrative at first, was don't talk about it. Even when the story first broke, I got told by a few people to not talk about it. People were scared.
People were telling me not to talk about it, too.
Yeah, and then as soon as Philly D hit it, it was over. Like that narrative
Yeah, like
is no longer, you don't have to worry about
I guess he didn't lose his video, huh?
it. No, he didn't lose it, and everything was fine. So now, I mean, what's the fear? Fucking talk about it. If you get hit now, it's public, it's visible. You want to get hit. Shit, you can fucking prove a point then. Maybe then now he might actually have done something. But until then,
YouTube employees, your video is, about how YouTube sucks, right?
I mean, that's kind of a crude way to put it.
Well, all right. I may not be wording everything elegantly.
Crude way to put it.
Like
To announce a series of videos.
Right?
It's important
that's crude way to put it. I'm decided to announce a series of videos of making old doxing adventures with Aquaman. That wasn't crude.
Word things elegantly. You know what I mean?
Fair.
Try my best to.
Yeah, he's kind of in the hot seat, so he can't just kind of go on stream and say, "Oh, YouTube, fuck them,"
YouTube has penis breath. LMAO.
Yeah, if you just want to talk privately, because I don't know how much of a hot seat you're in, right?
Yeah,
it's been rumored that it's pretty spicy.
What I think, I have a hard time staying off Twitter just because I'm so passionate about this, and I see other content.
There's a problem.
Creators like making videos and they're expressing
therein lies the
fear, like fear is in the eyes and the faces.
Oh
of
yeah,
content
dude.
creators. You know
I've
what I mean?
never been afraid to be a YouTuber except for one moment this week, because
and it may have all been bullshit, Augie.
To be fair, I've kind of been hit by this a little bit before, so it's reminiscent of previous trauma for me.
You got PTSD. You should join me in Totally Not Mark's support group.
And you might be more apt to fucking believe some bullshit story because Augie did get nailed. So did Tipster when they went out. Yeah. So and there was somebody behind Suzy Lou for sure.
Exactly. Yeah, let's set it up.
Yeah.
What are the odds is Quantum TV's an idiot, doesn't know anything, can't do anything? Pretty good. And never was able to even execute anything that he wanted to execute. This is probably going to lead to another show because we have to cross all the T's and dot all the I's here. Because I'm doing this live, like right off the top of my head.
Once you start going down the Quantum TV rabbit hole, man,
I'm not going down the Quantum TV. I'm going down his rabbit hole. I'm going down because I know what Quantum did. I don't think Quantum makes any bones. In fact, he fucking defends it. All right, I got that. I got that. But if he never took down, I mean, did this guy even fight it, or did he go right to YouTube and right to the fans, right to the army? Maybe we're getting, for those YouTubers that contacted me, is there a chance that we're getting? I'm saying you're lying to me. I know you're not. Misinformation. We're being fed misinformation. I think it's a pretty good chance.
Just what I'm worried about with you, and it's just a really unlucky situation. And I don't think that what you did is necessarily, wrong. I think you should probably be able to do some of the stuff you did, in terms of like showing the employees and all that. I also think though that's part of me is like that was a pretty risky thing to do. Well,
I mean, I didn't. The thing is, I expected nobody to really pay attention to them, but what they were saying, because for 48 minutes of the video, it's about Quantum.
It's about Quantum, right? But the video is YouTube
isn't. You get 2 million views a video.
Doing anything about Quantum?
Yeah. So I mean, it's an attack against the.
And what does that have to do with what he said? I didn't expect it to have the reaction that it did. Like, what does that have to do with anything? That doesn't change. Like he's saying, was it smart or not?
Policies and their enforcement of them. It's not an attack on anyone's character or their state of being. You know what I mean?
I just think like there's a really unfortunate thing that happened where the guy saw that, he got offended because whoever person working at YouTube saw that.
In combination with the tweet.
They got offended because they thought you were like maybe implying that they were homophobic, which I don't think you were. You definitely weren't. You even say you weren't. But maybe he took it that way. And then they go on your Twitter and they see like, you making like a joke about doxing YouTuber employees, and they're like, all right, fuck this guy.
There you go.
That's a theory. I don't know if that's true. We can't prove that, obviously.
That seems to be the one, though. Honestly.
I think there's more to it than a cucumber and satire.
Yeah,
I think there's more to it than that.
I've had videos striked in the past, and it seems to always be sex and nudity when there's no
like real reason.
Other
legitimate.
yeah, if they can't come up with another reason, it will say sex.
If it's sex and nudity, it's probably fucking Quantum working his Discord. If I had to guess.
Nudity, even if there's nothing. And dude, your cucumber joke is such a it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing.
I get it.
But YouTube has basically confirmed that it was taken down for bullying and harassment too. They did that in the tweet that we protect our employees, right?
Yo, can I clarify something?
Sure.
Hey, Willie.
Yeah, on the way of I kind of called in just driving back because I'm out of state for one more day. But the one thing I've completely changed on, and it's just because there's just no other way to look at it. I think he was 100% implying that YouTube's homophobic. There's no other way. 100%.
Oh, really?
Dude,
well, what gave you that idea? What gave you that idea, Willie? You know?
That's completely what he does. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he was telling the truth. I think he was being evasive, and I'm surprised nobody picked up on it. Here's another thing. Here's another thing, Willie. You know what's more important? I think that even this, we probably got to get together, me and you. It's the questions you asked him at first about, like, well, what happened with the strikes and who else got striked down, and he wasn't familiar with anything. And there's this YouTuber that's claiming he got slapped, quote, slapped by YouTube 5 times. He goes by the name of Camelot331. Camelot331 is made a career about his termination, or he left where he left GameStop, and some of them were really successful, and some of them were pretty good. Some of the videos we interviewed years
Tommy,
ago.
I sent you one. I found this is the only thing I've found so far.
Let me finish, and we'll get to that. Okay,
Yeah.
331, and he's made it. But as the years went on, the claims what GameStop was doing to Camelot got more insane and less believable. So I'm starting to wonder if the rumor that we're all going to get taken down when we talk about Quantum TV was bullshit at the beginning. And we were all been misinformed from here. Those questions you asked him in the beginning, like who got taken down, I don't really have an answer. I don't really have this. Is it possible that he got some kind of takedown and just didn't fight it and decided to do it this way? Which is like completely on him if that's the case.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't followed up. He does give me like a couple names.
Yeah, but he didn't say for sure when he talked to you. He gave you a couple of names, but he didn't know for sure if they were taken down or not.
No, and he was like trying to show us evidence on his computer.
He never did.
Showing us files that were 2 miles away, and I could not read them on my phone.
And someone correct me if I'm wrong. Has he ever had a video himself taken down? Because I don't think he had anything happen to him until the video with this.
That would explain how poorly he's handling it.
Quantum
because it was about his mom.
He just denied it.
Yeah. Oh, Quantum did file a strike.
Quantum filed a strike against Actman, but YouTube just apparently just said no.
Oh, so
that's ridiculous.
Well, there you go. He filed a strike against him.
So he's not taking people down, and he doesn't fucking know anybody, and everybody's in an uproar over nothing.
Pretty much, because nobody got taken down. It was a fall. The sky is falling situation that
smelled bullshit from minute one on this one.
The only thing that maybe I could think of, right, is like I was talking to Mischief where he's like, yeah, Quantum threatened to strike me. And
that's like a real difference. Do you notice when he was in when Mischief was in yesterday, he said Quantum doxed Actman, and then he sent us this stupid fucking example of him saying, look, you can write the guy's name into Google and his name will come up, and with justifying him calling his mother, which there is no justification, but that was his argument. And that's clearly not doxing. And then I noticed, I think later in the stream, Mischief said, yeah, but he was rallying troops on Discord. Why wouldn't you send me that evidence first?
Dude, the other evidence he shows of like his family getting doxed was Actman's own fan calling his brother or texting his brother.
It stinks. Top down.
Yeah, it's been overblown.
Top down. He may have just fundamentally lied to you. Was this after June 11th? Yeah, it was after the fucking stream. I tried my best to prevent YouTube from having my brand image, having the brand image it does. I've tried my best to prevent. Who put you in charge in branding and imaging for fucking YouTube?
Well, remember, he doesn't care about any criticism of this because he claims this is satire. So
this is satire too?
Isn't that part of the satirical thread?
No, not that I'm aware of.
No,
this
no,
happened. This is the
Okay, I thought
contradiction.
that was part of that satirical thread. All right, I retract.
This is the contradiction. One company openly supports the right to use their platform to wish death and violence against the LGBT community. He said that wasn't the case to Willie. We watched it here.
Fucking tweet.
This is all about saving the LGBTs now from.
Now it's about it saving the LGBT. So how should I take him
community.
seriously? This has gone from Quantum called his mom. Quantum's taking stuff down. That's kind of gray right now. Well, we know Quantum called his mom. And then we know that he used the court thing in his video and then a combination with this particular tweet right here. And it's just like, yeah, no, I see why you're getting screwed. And when I say you're getting screwed, you're getting screwed. And I do think these people are not above reproach, especially the TOS guy. But, I mean, this is an insane way to handle it. The smart way to handle it is to fight the strike. And then you can get Tipster, and then you get Nick, and then you get Augie. We all fight the strike.
Yeah, and the fact that he's demonetized.
This is bizarre. This is stupid, and I smell a fucking rat. I smell a fucking rat. And I usually get this shit
fact
right.
That he was demonetized. You know what I mean? He could have really stood on that, but now he's made it about everything else. It's hard to defend him.
Now it's everything that like we
taking straight answers from him is what drives me crazy. Like when I look back at this, like at the time,
what is usually the case when you can't get straight answers from you from somebody? They're either lying or hiding something.
They're just trying to stir the pot because. And
they're lying, or he's balls out lying, or he's hiding something, or he's fucking dumb.
That's also a distinct possibility.
Never underestimate fucking stupid.
Tommy, have you been getting the thing where it's basically just like, since you criticize Ahmed at all, people are just like, well, you must be defending Quantum.
I didn't get it because I got in fucking front of it, and I already made that argument because I noticed a lot of people, and I noticed him fucking doing that too. Right? I got in front of it. First of all, I'm not that big, and I don't give a shit, and I don't fucking, I don't suck anybody's nuts, and I don't give a crap. I can't believe this got by everybody else. I really don't. I cannot fucking believe it. I mean, this sounds like fucking horseshit from the top down.
Well,
the whole story's been so fucking crazy.
It's convoluted.
Like people have been just trying to make light of it. It's like it's a crazy fucking story.
And you know what? I'm not afraid of his fucking brigade. If I could fucking deal with Medicre's crew and fucking Keemstar, guess what? It goes away with the day. Oh, this guy supports Quantum TV. Well, if he says that about me, it's a fucking lie. And now I know he's lying. And it becomes an Amber Heard situation after that. Maybe I don't believe anything else. Because that's just fucking not true. If that's the route he goes, you know what? If that's it, I know exactly what he's doing. I know what he's up to. And what like Mischief is on here Friday. He's gonna downshift. He's gonna do this, and this sounds like a downshift. And then right after would bow. No, we're being snowed.
Look, if I reach out to these other people and I talk to them and they're like, yeah, we never like appealed a strike or he just threatened or anything, I'm going to be real confused.
No, you should burn him. You should burn him in a video, Willie.
I got to check all my bases.
Yeah, but that's what I would do. You're asking me, I'm telling you, you burn him in a video. If you cross the T's and dots the I's and like, nobody got taken down and Camelot is known for being full of shit.
I sent you a screenshot of Camelot, like an email he got or a copyright claim.
Let me see this.
That's the only thing I've seen so far.
Let's take a look.
Did he fight the claim?
I don't know.
I'm dying to see this horse shit. It's a picture, no date on it.
There's nothing. That is literally nothing.
Yeah, and he claims this is because he showed a clip of Quantum TV on Elden Ring.
Have you ever thought about showing the fucking
This
email?
may be the source of all the rumors. This may be the source of all the rumors.
It's not even an email, bro. That's just like a...
This is from the 8th of June.
The 8th?
Yeah.
So that would have been after the copyright claim was created. Why would...
Of a
if it was Quantum TV, open the fucking email, take the screenshot, have it say Quantum TV. It's over. Done.
That's weird.
That guy's been snowing people for years. He even stoned me.
Too, like,
and he even stoned me. He stoned me a couple years ago. And I remember, like,
Tommy, what do you think about like just the idea that, you know, a big YouTuber that doesn't like you can go ahead, put a whole document together of you saying shitty shit off platform or like saying homophobic shit off platform and then sending it into YouTube? I hate that idea. That's crazy.
I don't know. I think this does more damage.
Yeah,
and I get to the point. I get to the point, like, where I'll be discouraging people from joining his little fucking army, because then you're just doing damage to the platform. Here's another. Let's just say he did everything wrong because he's fucking stupid and he's a know-it-all, right? I'm not going to jump on it. So, like, these are other options you could have taken besides making that video. You got to exhaust everything before you go after YouTube. I mean, that's just common sense. That's just common sense. And, you know, here's another thing I don't want to point out. Mumpky fucking Jones. You know, I mean, like, that guy got buried harder than this guy ever fucking did for less. I mean, he, like, somebody went to Susan. This is an incel telling people to go shoot up schools, which is complete bullshit. He was a satirist. And he really never came back in the same capacity. And I remember Keemstar saying to him that he went too far on Susan. Well, I think this guy went too far. Remember, the original horse face was Susan Wojcicki. And it was fucking Mumpky, like, riding her. I forget
so Nick points out something. He says, how would Quantum TV be able to claim revenue? The comment in that tweet said the video is still up. That's also not the email for a strike. I bet you it was a music claim.
Bingo. Yeah. That's your man right there. That's where your rumor mill is, Nick. There's your rumor mill right there. That's your rumor mill right there.
What do you think, Dave, since this has progressed since Wednesday?
I mean, this guy has definitely shown his hand at this fucking point. Regardless if he's not even where I've stuck on the reasoning for making the video and the fact that I thought it was in line, the fact that he called out the people that were in charge of the policy. Everything after that has been nothing short of a fuckfest. This guy is showing himself to be distrustworthy. He's fucking constantly, seemingly fucking going back and forth. He's a fucking lolcow.
He's changing his fucking reason, his narrative for the reason for the fight.
You guys are way hard on him.
Well, I mean, look what he's given. Well, shit, man.
Look what he's given us.
You've shown the light on
I'm starting to think the whole thing about you're going to go down, the fear of God that he put into so many YouTubers, a lot bigger than me, is literally bullshit.
It was his act, though. That's kind of who he is. He fucking acts like the world.
Well, Camelot may be more responsible for that than anything.
Well, remember when this whole thing started? He was like, "Oh, the takedown's coming, the demonetization's coming," and everybody was like, "Whatever." And then he got demonetized, so it's like, "Oh shit, maybe there was something there," or he knew. And Philly D actually asked him that question if he got prior notice, and he said that he withheld that information. So he has a history of being dishonest. He just went ahead and rationalized his reasons for withholding the information, but he knew.
I want to see something.
So, and that was admitted on the fucking stream. On the show at Philly D, rather.
A copyright claim. Hold on a second. Here it is. I can prove it right now. I can prove this right now. Check this out. With the Camelot thing. A copyright claim was a claim for blah blah. Okay, let's open up an email that's similar. This is for music, and this was on the Real Talk video that I did, and I think let's see, the SFTP or one of the I think I played that. So this is a music claim. Nick's right, and it starts the same way. YouTube copyright claim. Boom, boom.
There you go.
Is Camelot claiming that that's from Quantum?
He's not saying anything, and that's what he'll do. I never said that. Oh my god, dude. Like I've always thought Camelot was like the equivalent of the National fucking Choir. It was always kind of funny. It's like, look how many people believe this bullshit. You know.
I just feel like I've been constantly on a wild goose chase.
And what did he write? What did Camelot write? He wrote this thing. Like I don't care. Like so I made likely the last video in the ordeal. He was trying to make himself out to be a big fucking hero. My stream, the Act Man. He wrote something that I caught. I'm sure I'm going to lose this follow.
Matt, how much traction does this rumor have, do you think, with Camelot?
It's just someone like someone was Tommy was asking who has he struck down, and someone messaged me. The one person I've heard is Camelot 331,
and then he said I got slapped 5 times.
Yeah, he did.
How much you want to bet that was from a stream? And he got the thing, and then fucking the stream's already down because he streams in his main and then takes the video down.
But he hasn't shown anything that ties that to Quantum. Yeah, the only thing that he's hit 5 times, that's very ambiguous.
23 hours ago. He tweets a lot.
Probably deliberately so.
Let's see. YouTube and the freeze of it. YouTube has froze the video count on this video, something I've never seen before. I'm confused. Charlie got 1 million the first day. Why are they coming after him? This is always, it's a constant persecution thing with him. And I think he knows his bullshit. And I've said this to you privately, and Doc, the other Doc, knows that I've been suspicious of this guy for a long time. I just don't do this expose stuff anymore. I'm just not interested in it. It's boring. And it's got to, you can't actively search that. It's got to fall in your lap. Yeah, this guy's full of shit. He's a grifter. A big time grifter. June 9th. When was Friday? What day was Friday?
Looks like a duck and walks like a duck.
That's Thursday.
Friday was the 10th.
Yeah.
Willie, Nick said check your DMs.
Yeah, he sent me this Camelot tweet, and it's weird. I don't even know what Camelot's trying to claim here. I don't understand what I'm looking at.
Yeah, he's always vague. He's always deliberately vague.
Yeah,
I noticed that when I gave him a pre-interview
claim.
for the show, and he wouldn't fucking answer questions straight up. I think I remember fucking River to come. Yeah, this good old boy there, Quantum, and I just told him privately. I think that guy's full of shit. Oh, thank you, Tommy.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm on a wild goose chase. Every time I track someone down, they're like, "Well, that's not really what."
Well,
happened.
I think there's got to be a better line of questions for Ackman on the far as who's been struck down and what exactly he did to counter any fucking strike he had.
Well, even the things that Quantum or that Ackman was showing us, I didn't even really. My phone was too small for me to even see what it really was.
We have a possible situation where this guy may not have ever filed a copyright takedown against fucking Ackman. That's a serious fucking problem for him.
I think we already know that.
I thought he did. Did he not show?
That's what the whole fucking thing was about. This is going on for like a month, 2 months. This guy's abusing copyright.
So he never showed that in the original video.
Now it's for gay rights, for Pride Month. That's why we're pink today.
Right. But I think he did show, like, against his video, there was an attempt by Quantum.
There was an attempt? Well,
Yeah,
you can't counter an attempt. You can only counter if it happens.
Right.
There's an attempt on fucking Nerdy John, according to Nerdy John.
Yeah, like, I don't know, dude. I'm trying to figure out, is this a Susie Lou thing where she's just going around nailing people, or is it just like a really
Susie Lou had somebody backing her, and then all of a sudden that person backed out.
Yeah.
That's what happened
somebody
there.
that's trying to commit a crime, but they keep failing every time they do it.
Yeah, and then, all right, yeah, he's failing, and then he acts like the crime was completed. Like, he's like, what a shock. Quantum might be fucking a ridiculous idiot himself.
He's the worst burglar ever, and everybody's
exactly.
freaked out.
But everybody knows he's trying to steal something, so it's really easy to blame something on him, Yeah.
The same fucking.
All right, is there anything more? And I think I got everything I wanted to get. Is there something I absolutely have to listen to in Augie's video? Because I think I'm done with it.
I think you got everything you need to get.
Okay.
Honestly.
Let's check this out. I've tried my best, because this is Willie's commenting to this horse shit. So your argument is that YouTube hates LGBT. I thought you said yesterday we're saying that wasn't the case. And that's essentially, not word for word, what he said. Unbelievable.
Did he respond to that?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah,
obviously,
I got ratioed harder than I ever have in my life.
Did you get? What was his
It's just
response?
a fucking number.
Obviously,
if you make this argument as you name the YouTube, we always get ratio. I'm Alex, Susie Lou. We always get ratioed in the beginning. This is like we always get nailed in the beginning. Cabos used to go out and take the brunt force of everybody. I remember that. Obviously, make this argument as you name YouTube employees, they will ban you. This is the real world. Yeah. And I didn't say they hate LGBT. No, you said a platform to wish death and violence against LGBTQ.
not hatred.
The guy's a liar. Come on.
There's nuance, you.
Come on.
Tommy.
I gotta put up with this bullshit. I gotta bullshit my own life. Come on. Come on.
Nuance.
I didn't say he hated them. I just said they wanted death and violence. I mean, I've seen people split hairs like that before. Don't fucking laugh. Don't laugh.
No,
don't
I know.
laugh.
He's clearly doing it. I'm agreeing with you.
Don't laugh.
Hysterical to me. Hysterical.
Brian, have you ever seen
okay. This is the context is here. Quartering, you're gonna regret this quartering because it's starting to look like bullshit.
Oh boy.
All right, former director of the creator development of Twitch, who is DJ Wait, who I gotta admit, not recently, the guy became a woke idiot, but he did just leave Twitch and kind of wink, wink. I had to be a woke idiot. He said this, and it's not that hot of a take, fucking Jeremy. I have to assume he knows nothing about this situation.
Because it's kind of like a sensitive topic.
Right.
We're talking.
It's a sensitive topic because it makes it because it highlights where you fucked up, and you didn't want to paint a picture that included you fucking up.
That he said that's what I'm trying to say. Like, he's one of these guys that never admits he's wrong. I don't know how this is such a hot take, fucking Jeremy. Please explain.
That's like what an 8-year-old does.
Now he's stealing from me. I said it was childish from the beginning. The guy that inspired me is stealing my shit. I'm just kidding.
That's the action of a young child who doesn't want to get in trouble or whatever. But you made yourself a victim in this.
He writes it. Why the smalling amounts of research? I mean, what if we become as a commentary community? Are we the T community now? Because that was their thing. Do your research. We did, and here it is. Do your research. Do your research. Do your research. Do your research. We're like the T community now. This is not a bad take, Jeremy. It's not.
Willie's
well, that's
happy
what I'm
about
saying. Like, all right, people keep telling me to do my research. What more do I look up? Somebody point me to a solid fact.
Yeah. So I don't know. Do your research. Did any of your videos get strike down? I don't know. Well, here's the research.
Willie.
Yeah, you go. I don't know.
Pointed the finger at YouTube and other creators, and it was your actions that got you demonetized.
Well, even if you think it was wrong, it was his actions that got him demonetized. It's a fact. You might think it's wrong.
Yeah.
How is this a hot take? Or is Jeremy jumping on the fucking bandwagon and nobody's thinking?
Jeremy doing that? Never.
This right here is so fucked. And I hope that if someone takes anything away from this, it's the following.
I wonder why that was cut
because
out.
it's kind of like a.
Well, it's the same take I have. Nick wrote something that I thought was reasonably sensible. I'm not going to nitpick coverage of Quantum TV. The guy is super cringe. He asked for the people to still talk about him. I think people are being too hard on Ackman. He quoted clips of a department chair VP and describing the harassment policy. Even if the presentation was a little stupid, remember that. No one would reasonably expect this outcome. I got it. This is where I completely disagree. You spit in the you fucking fuck with the waitress. You get a loogie in your coffee. I mean, I'm sorry. It's not. I don't think anybody it hasn't happened before, so to speak. But it's always a risk.
Right.
It's
That's
always
the thing.
a risk.
It's micro
Sorry.
macro. Getting a loogie in your coffee.
Yeah,
and being
you're gonna get a loogie in
demonetized,
coffee.
you
This
know,
guy.
like, you know you're gonna get a loogie in your coffee. But when
I will admit that they really did. In fairness to Nick, they really did try to fucking put the hammer down, but and make this guy an example.
You want to fucking show our VP, you son of a bitch.
People. Yeah. This is another good point. Like, people have said much worse about Susan for years. That's a good point. And I'm wondering, that's the thing, we're getting so far away from Quantum. Do you think there's something we haven't figured out yet? Because that's a good point. That people have said much, or is it just, they're just making an example of him? My advice for Ackman, don't get caught.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. There's a major piece of missing information here.
Big advice is he needs to stop fucking
He's not
talking.
going to.
Get off
No.
of Twitter.
Yeah, right. Go touch grass.
Yeah. I understand things could happen outside his intention, and that his 60K channel isn't worth risking at all. But YouTubers typically argue that, quote, we are not in control of our audience. Yeah, fair enough. And I think Adman knew that he was, I don't think Adman knew he was risking anything. It's still a stupid way to go about it. I mean, all right, me and Nick can agree to disagree. It's still stupid.
This is the
dumb.
childish part.
I cannot see Nick Diorio, after he told me that Gina Carano fucking asked for it, like thinking that this was good optics. And he did say it was stupid, in fairness.
Yeah, and he has owned it. He owned it with the Philly D interview. He has said that, he understood that there was a risk. But again, it's one of those, even if you understand it's a risk,
So
if you
he,
feel
well,
that's
he did understand it was a risk. I don't even know if he was telling the truth.
But this is one of those things.
Because Nick reasonably thinks that he didn't know. He critiqued YouTube.
I got a different sense from the Philly D.
Here's the thing. A veil of hindsight dictates that it was a stupid play of clips. A high-ranking employees will splice them into QTV saying homophobic shit and make a doxing joke on Twitter. Yeah, I mean, I guess the veracity I think is a surprise. I'll give him that.
Take down the video. I can
feel
understand.
that's hindsight though.
The veracity is a
I could
surprise.
just know that's all.
But I just don't. I don't see he thought he was going to get a good result with this tactic. This is where I just disagree with Nick. I don't think anyone could have accurately predicted how hard the hammer. That I agree with 100%. Nobody could.
Right, I agree.
Nick says he can jump in chat and explain if you want.
And if he would have just stood on that,
I think he did. I think it comes down to the last sentence. No, that I agree with him 100%. Yeah. But it's just it's no. But we agree. There's no reason to do it. We agree. He thinks it's stupid. I think it's stupid. Nobody can have the hindsight. But when you say it's stupid, you're kind of saying you should have known better. But in fairness to Nick, I wouldn't have guessed that either.
Well, even when you think you know something, you kind of weigh how bad the response can be.
And it's not even all right.
I can accept that my video will get taken down, but does he ever fucking
it's the one stupid thing.
Demonetized?
Now he's on Augie contradicting himself.
Yeah.
Now he's on Augie contradicting himself. Now he doesn't even know who got striker or if anybody fucking got taken down.
He's buying into it.
It's got even worse.
Attention.
I mean, but when I went, he was full fucking force ahead when I went on air Friday. He was full force ahead. All right, so he is not, and we were told he's going to downshift. He hasn't. He downshifted a little on Augie and went right back into fifth gear.
Capable.
And then he goes back in there. What is stupid? Or was it effective editing that illustrated YouTube wasn't enforcing their policies? That was after the Augie interview, wasn't it?
No, that was what he.
Because I thought I saw this yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh,
so Ackman's a moron.
Yeah.
So Ackman's a moron.
Yeah, it's starting to
so Ackman's a moron.
Yeah,
he's not. And this goes back to what I was saying before, that this guy can't admit any part. And kind of what DJ Week was saying, he can't take any responsibility that maybe this wasn't a good idea because the narrative has to be so positive. Ackman, we have to dismiss reality. We got to dismiss everything about the adult world. Everybody just go ahead and charge. The whole meme I was doing with the Army song.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he just leave? If he didn't want to answer it, he disagreed when he shut up. What
All
is
you had to do was
stupid?
leave it at that.
This is stupid. It's dumb and it's starting to stink. And I'm wondering if there's something more there. And when have I ever said that and something else didn't come out? John Swan, Alex, I smell the stench.
Fair enough, yeah.
You misunderstood me. The editing was fine and showcased your point well. The criticism is this: it's stupid in hindsight to name and shame a powerful YouTube. Well, there is some truth to that, but no, it's stupid in foresight as well because there's no good result. But I guess we're gonna get semantics over how stupid. Fuck that.
Yeah,
so I'm saying it could have been
risk.
Considered stupid, but I don't even know why you responded to this guy, Nick. This guy's a fucking idiot.
Can you go back to that previous tweet? What does Ackman say at the bottom there? Can you read that one more time?
Was it stupid or effective editing that illustrated YouTube wasn't enforcing their policies? Yeah, he's like, you criticized my video. That's what he's worried about.
Gloating.
Don't you love though that the evidence of YouTube not enforcing their policies and hating all the gays has to do with a 60K YouTuber saying shit in Discord? I mean, it's insane, dude. This is the argument's ass. The argument's not even good.
Wait a minute. Quantum TV only 60K?
Yeah, the argument isn't even good. He's
I
not
didn't
like
know that.
PewDiePie out there doing this. It's a guy with 60,000 subs that gets no views. It's the argument just.
He did call his mom though.
The story is more about his behavior, man, because he creates these hate mobs. These
And there's
little
also a
tiny fucking-
possibility that he never successfully filed and completed any fucking video for anybody. We just haven't found that out yet.
No,
but that
he
is a
harasses
distinct possibility. That is a distinct possibility that Quantum TV never took down shit. Fucking Camelot saw what was going on here and he's like, well, I can get under this shade and have it protect me and spread even more fucking rumors to muddy the water.
Oh, the fucking water.
Like, you ever ask yourself, Nick, why can't he take your criticism is totally fucking reasonable. Why can't he take it? Why did he make it about himself? Why did he make it about his video? We got another fucking kook.
Nixon waiting to call.
Yeah, he also may have gotten demonetized and saw the opportunity.
Why are you
Martyr
giving
went
this
with it.
idiot the benefit of the doubt, Nick? I don't get it.
Well, I don't typically like the things that are being said about Quantum TV. I don't agree with those things, and I also feel bad about somebody whose channel was completely demonetized. I think what he's saying there in particular in that message, while it's again making it about him and it's not really an answer to anything I said, he is right. I think that his video did adequately provide like hypocrisy arguments against like YouTube, and I think he does exercise his point extremely well. I think it's stupid because he's asking for YouTube to fuck him in the ass. But like, I don't think we all knew that they were gonna fucking demonetize his whole YouTube channel in 24 hours. Like this is something brand new that we've never seen before, and that kind of scares me.
Monkey a little bit.
So yeah, I think that's one thing, but I again like his
Sargon
related to like a shooting.
Sargon.
There's some but this is a guy who's like making a video trying to expose somebody, something that we all do in this community every day, and then he just gets fucking like shot out of the sky. Like that's it's really scary. So while I don't agree with everything Ackman is saying, and I'm not really on the we need to go fuck this guy who's half the size of Susie Lou in the ass on that train either.
Sure.
I see this as like something that could potentially harm me in the future, and I don't like the quote unquote corruption at YouTube from what I've been told.
What could
privately and
harm you in the
publicly.
future? Sorry, I wasn't here for that.
I think that like, well, when I watch a guy expose somebody for what I think are pretty objectively bad things outside of some more niche criticisms, like he was homophobic during Pride Month.
And it was
ban evading.
Yeah, look, dude, I see the ban evading. I see the criticism for that. If he is striking people and they get him on ban evasion, I don't care, dude. I got Lion Maker on ban evading. Yeah, that guy raped a child, but they banned him for ban evading.
All right,
I'm fine with that.
Here's a question I got for you. Did you hear the beginning of the cast where he doesn't really know if anybody got taken down?
Well, yeah, I know. I did hear that. I put out a tweet making a call asking for a screenshot from
we need
somebody
screenshots.
because, again, I could see the Ackman fucking this up. I can't really see Rich fucking this up, so I kind of want to hear somebody answer me.
Have you got any answers on that, though, Nick?
No, not yet. One person saying I haven't seen anything.
All I've ever heard is
I
accusations.
follow up on that, and I get nothing.
All I've heard is accusations, Willie. A lot of fucking accusations, like where he goes into comment sections and even DMs and he'll threaten it, but he does not file. Everyone pusses out before he does.
Well, he did file. He definitely did file.
Well, he'll file.
Yeah, he has the one.
All right, he
that
filed,
one
so
attempt
what?
at filing.
It failed.
We got the one.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but I
Yeah.
think there is some value to that because we did go after like Anonymous Gene and Chris Hansen. Like there was a filed strike that was called back.
Sure, but
from
you
YouTube.
were always like if you know like we always had like a pat. Okay, here's how we deal with it. Right? This guy doesn't look like he did any of the steps and just expect back.
He's kind of a normie. Yeah, I think he's just really stupid. I don't
Okay,
think he
all
does
right.
a lot of
Well,
drama.
have you spoken to him?
No, I haven't.
right.
I didn't even know this guy followed me on Twitter until Augie pointed out that I
okay.
didn't follow him back. So I don't know.
So is he stupid or dishonest?
I don't think he's dishonest. I think he's stupid. And I was watching this as it was happening, and he just kept tweeting more stupid stuff. Like, if you look at his timeline, you got a guy who's taking it to YouTube. He's fucking him up, right?
Yeah, really.
And then you can kind of realize 24 hours before he gets demonetized, something fucking went wrong because he's like, hey, guys, I just want to remind everybody that, like, we're not fighting with YouTube right now. We're taking the fight to Quantum.
Yeah,
all these YouTube
What?
employees, dude, if you guys want to take me down, I believe in your TOS. Assalamu alaikum, motherfucker. We're down for it. And then, like, a couple hours later, he's like, fuck them. The gloves are off. YouTube hates the gays. Like, it's such a drastic change.
Wow, he doesn't sound like
that,
somebody that's worth defending.
Well, I mean, this is before he tweeted out.
Like, no, I mean going forward. I'm talking.
I wouldn't have tweeted this if I knew.
No, like I'm not criticizing, but I'm not criticizing
Yeah.
you for defending the guy. All right, I mean that's supposedly what we do, but this
No,
guy
but
might
people
not be
do
worth
this shit
it.
to me all the time. I'll make
Yeah.
a defense tweet, and then they'll be like, "Oh, by the way, YouTube hates gay people." Hashtag YouTube sides
Oh,
with
yeah,
hate,
yeah.
and then I'm like, "Well, I wouldn't have
This is
made the
literally
tweet
like
before."
pick a side YouTube.
Yeah,
Pick a
it's not,
side,
that's
YouTube.
yep. It's like, and I was wrong about Mama Max. Maybe I'm wrong about this too.
Well, dude, what I don't get about this is proof of YouTube's hypocrisy and not being able to take down another, or not enforcing their hate speech rules. Dude, it's a channel that's so fucking small, and most of the examples are off platform.
Hey, it's no longer about that anymore now.
fucking
Now
so
it's
ridiculous.
Somebody asked me. I told me I
Not
jumped
good.
ship fast. I never got on it.
Well, I mean,
And
there's something
and I tell you something else, chat. I might end up being right on this one.
Well,
and
he said he has, like,
right
a
now, I don't
document
know
of
because everybody's calling me
300
conspiracy
pages,
theories in the
right?
chat.
300
Here we go. Here's what we found out today. Okay, we found out that nobody may have been taken down. So Nick is doing what Nick's doing right now. He's trying to find that shit out. And by the way, we busted bigger shit open than this.
Why?
Then
Nick?
we
What
found
about
out that
Willie?
Yeah, Willie's the contrarian, all right. When I get in the story, then there's people talking about it. I'm like, fuck out of here. Yeah, by the way, he said, I watched his stream. He's like, I sent a 300-page Google document with evidence to YouTube. You're telling me not one page had a strike email on it? Wow, where is it, bro?
What are the odds of him
Exactly.
writing 300 pages and what could two would be serviceable, or is he just exaggerating?
Well, I don't know. He's saying, and this is what I thought. I thought YouTube just went, all right, well, thanks for the 300 pages, and then just put it in their shredder. But maybe, what if there just wasn't fucking anything in that? Like, there was just nothing bannable. What if they're
As
not
of
lying?
right now, I think I have more evidence of Quantum calling for doxing than Actman has ever had.
Oh, I'm sure.
They didn't even
And to
ban
do it,
Ethan
I
Ralph
had
for
to
that.
do it, I had to go ahead and we have a couple guys like in his Discord having to screenshot and everything. And even then, it's still like a little bit of a stretch.
Really?
Say
Well, that's the crazy thing. Everybody's pointing to this thing he said, like you can look anybody up, which, by the way, is a terrible excuse to call this guy's mother. But why wouldn't you send me, like, the Discord stuff first? Like, why would that be a
I
top
don't
of the
think
list?
Actman knows about any of the Discord stuff.
Then why is he being so forceful if he doesn't cross?
Yeah, this shit happened after.
This story felt
Actman's
like
videos,
one of those
after
that
any
were
of
like.
this.
This story felt like one of those that was popular for like a month because people kept getting interested in coming back, so people kept making videos on it.
Yeah,
and then
you
it
gotta
just
make it crazier
escalated
than the
so
last.
far. Yeah.
And now it's exploded to what we have now.
This is
where
like
it's
John
about
covering
500.
Suzy Lou, but like fucking Tokyo sues John. That's
Yeah.
he just kept making the videos and then Tokyo sued John for his coverage.
It is like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking funny.
Keep an eye out for
No,
right
I
now.
think since he's like lost all monetization at this point, he's just like, all right, I'm gonna burn the whole fucking.
Look,
Yeah,
I'll put it out
like,
here. I
slow
don't
the
think that
hell
guy's
over that.
ever getting it back.
I did it first. I
don't
did it
think
first.
he's
I
getting
don't
it back.
anymore.
No.
I did it first.
I don't think he was ever getting it back.
No.
I think that like he's very lucky to be on this platform.
You're a bad person. You agree with
He's got a shot.
Jaystation. You're a terrible person. You agree with that
You,
psychopath
yeah,
Jaystation.
you agree. You have a Jaystation take. Good job, Nick.
If after Tuesday I don't find all this evidence of this guy striking anybody, like if I don't have any evidence after Tuesday, I'm gonna be mind blown that this whole thing is blown.
I'm not
like, completely.
I'm not
terrified of this
I'm
story.
not.
I sent out like the school shooter text messages, like "Don't go to school tomorrow." I was sending out like the "Don't cover quantum TV
No,
tomorrow."
I didn't name one, but by the way, Nick even sent one to me, and he obviously did it from the for the best of intentions.
And then it blew up the next day, and I was like, "Oh, never mind."
And then you helped your grandmother instead of coming on my show, you cock.
I'm sorry.
How was the
How funny is it,
Rangers
though?
game?
It's just
Yeah, well, they got eliminated.
Yeah, I know.
all the funniest
Lucky they
drama
got towards
turnarounds
it,
though
didn't.
start with just somebody, like usually there's a huge moment and all this shit, whether it's Onision or whatever. It always starts with one person just being like, wait, so I don't get it. And then they'll just ask a couple questions and it just all starts to like feel like it unravels a little bit.
Where's Keemstar in this?
I think he's full,
he has
like,
to be
fuck
doing
you.
something behind the scenes.
I think that Keem is exactly where I am. I don't
Okay,
know.
so is there a chance? Can you tell him there's a chance he got snowed too, and maybe we should look if we're getting snowed
Well, I
by
think
some.
Keem thinks Ackman's an idiot.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think he's a malicious guy. I just strikes
don't
me
think
as
he's
like a
malicious?
super enormous. Yeah, he's like
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'll take your word for it. You got more experience with stuff.
He defended Bunty King. I mean, how smart could he be?
I think the militia has to be at least on the table to research it to make sure it's not true.
Dude, malicious is fun. Everybody wants everybody to be malicious.
Yes,
it
I
makes
agree.
For a better story.
But I got to be honest with you. You're right. I'm
fell
not looking
into
for the
these
better
million
story.
Sub-channels,
I'm
and
not
they're
looking
all
for a better
retarded.
story. I'm looking for the truth. And if it was just one thing and I just really, really wanted it, I think he'd be right. But just the fact that he was so vague with Willie on a RFC's show and a lot of this stuff does not what it seemed 48 hours later, I think is worth looking into. I'm not saying it's true.
Really
it's not. It's worth looking into. He may just be stupid, but that's
Did
what
you
we're
see
down
the tweet
to.
where he's like calling for journalists to interview him and stuff like that?
I like how he wants fucking what's her face to get involved. Taylor
He
Lorenz.
got pushback for that tweet, and then he's just like, "All right, guys, I'm sending in the gays. Get in there, gays! Attack them!" It's really funny. And he's satiring it, but later that day, he actually tweeted like, "YouTube hates gay people."
Using Eric Cartman tactics, right?
But you know what he
You're
needs?
not gonna
He
ban
needs
Quantum TV this close to Juneteenth. It's not gonna happen.
this guy needs Rose Mulet to set him straight.
Yeah. You know, like it's like Juneteenth versus Pride Month at this point. Like, who's gonna win, Juneteenth or Pride Month?
We should have fucking Rose Mulet on.
That's why they added the black triangle to the flag so they could team up like the Avengers on the 17th.
Wait, I don't want to change. I don't want to change the subject.
What?
But did you hear about Rose Mulet?
Yes, I'm going to play the clip right now, and I think Rose followed me back. Rose and me have history. I came on, like, I forget, it was something to do with Augie. She was doing goofy stuff, and then she came on and she got real defensive, and then it turned out like we just agreed to disagree. Well, Rose went on a stream with Vosh, and Vosh promoted her as, and I'm like, oh my God, she'll get destroyed. Vosh promoted her as the centrist, and Rose is, of course, transgender, and just, she utterly annihilates, and she doesn't mean to, she utterly annihilates Vosh. Like, and I actually got this tweet from Destiny, thank God. Here it is.
I hear you say a lot of like really like crazy big statements, like there's just going to be this awful thing happening. Like I feel like there's a lot of fear mongering, and it just I don't feel like it's warranted. I think if you look at the news, like you can point to these certain things happening. Yeah, this is a bit scary. This isn't
sensible. Does everybody agree? Sensible take.
Yes,
sensible. Okay, let's watch this.
Well, we're going to be okay. Democracy's not going anywhere.
This is like
It's good.
you're first to die. You know, like this adds to the complacency.
The genocide's coming. I'm being locked up in a camp. Oh no!
No,
Like,
in
if
this
I was
case,
worried,
it would be.
I should be worried more than anybody. If I'm not worried, what does that say?
It would be.
Yeah, Josh is on his trans genocide arc. I'm not really sure about that one.
Well, she followed you. This is bizarre. Now we got on the wrong foot, we got on the right foot, and then we got on the wrong foot in my DMs because I'd be cracking jokes, and she'd be writing me and say, I get one of those. This is the internet's version of, what neighborhood are you from? I got the message, what does that mean? And I'm like, nope, not doing it, Rose. You're fucking SJW. I am not fucking, if you don't get the joke, you don't get the joke. I'm not explaining it to you. So we kind of.
Hey, I got an update from Camelot just now.
What?
All right. Oh,
I go, did Quantum ever copyright strike your video? And he goes, no, he just made a couple claims from random sock accounts that I think were him. I appealed them and they're fine.
Wait, he made claims from sock accounts? Did he get on CD Baby with JMAA while he was licking shit off the YouTube camera?
Either way, the video never went down.
Wait, you understand? You need like a third-party thing to get that. We don't just get claims of monetization. It's a music claim. Now, I mean, I know this happened to Augie before, and like somebody sent a false claim. But how do you know the sock account's Quantum? Isn't Camelot a big YouTuber?
Yeah, I think he's lying. Yeah, he's pretty big. He was.
Either way, right? Even if I take him at complete truth here, it's still him saying that his claims on the videos never went down. Is this guy really that big of a threat? He's the worst. He's the worst false striker ever.
Yeah. Yeah, he can't even get it
He's
done.
a pain in the fucking ass. This guy is an absolute Spurgville, but that seems about it.
He does seem dumb. Him
Dumb
too.
as fuck, Tommy.
This is like, I mean, it's like this is either a retard fight between the two of them, or one's malicious pretending to be a retard.
Tommy,
right?
did he say when I was asking questions that Camelot for sure had this?
No, this only came about because it was something that Matt heard. Matt
heard this, and then we went in the video, and he said he got slapped 5 times. But he's vague. Yeah. He's always done that with GameStop. That's like his tactic. We've had him on, and we did a pre-interview with him before we went on, and he didn't answer anything directly before. I remember like when I got off, I was trying to like, hey, where you, how you doing? What's going on? And just there was something there. Even fucking Doc. Javago got a bad vibe from him too, and we were really excited about it. Get him on because he had a video that got like 11 million views or something ridiculous. Right on back GameStop. And he's been running this thing.
I Mischief on this stream the other day. I don't hate that kid. He seems like he's like okay, whatever.
He's all right.
Like, I watched his video and he's like, Quantum TV would never ever admit to piracy, and then it's a clip of Quantum saying that he emulates games on his computer. Like, this is what we're getting this guy for?
Yeah, well, I tried to. Like, we didn't get into all this because I didn't give a rat's ass about his, like, all the other stuff, like the gay stuff and all the terrible things that fucking Quantum did. I completely pulled him away from that. I was like, no, we're talking about what fucking Ackman did because I don't think that's relative anymore because the fight's between YouTube. So I have no idea how many ridiculous.
Well, I'm just saying there's a lot of snowballs. It's a lot of like, well, he's a pedophile, but he also traced art kind of shit.
For fucking anything, it's crazy.
Yeah, you can't trust it. You can't trust it. What do you got?
So people are sending me screenshots of Quantum TV and comments either saying he copyrighted.
I'm gonna strike you. I'm gonna strike you.
Better watch out.
They just take down their
so he's doing the internet hold me back, bro? Is that what he's doing? Yeah. Hold me back, bro?
Yeah. There is one where he says, I've already formally filed against you, but don't want to copyright strike you. So
we're on the ADL? Like, what?
Nick, it's the equivalent of like my dad works at Microsoft when he play Xbox Live lobbies.
Yeah,
I'll get you banned. My dad works at Microsoft.
Dude, imagine you're like, my dad works at Microsoft when you're talking shit to somebody, and then totally randomly the guy's whole account gets fucking deleted. Because that's kind of what happened here. It's like, well, my dad works at YouTube, really, and then they demonetized him, but it had nothing to do with Quantum.
Nothing to do with it.
I do. Yeah. I smell a fucking rat, and I haven't felt this way since Swan and fucking Alex. I have that.
The last time I asked questions this directly and got no answers was fucking Toddy Westbrook.
There's a callback.
Keep it up. I'm gonna end the show right now because I want to go play cards. But here's the thing. Go tell Rose Mulet if she asks if she wants to come on. I think if we
I'll get in touch with her.
Yeah, get in touch. Well, I want the fans and say nice things to her. Yeah. Jesus Christ. But no, she wrote me back. Like she wrote me back, and she was like, "Are you proud of me?" I was like, I didn't know how to really answer that, and I'm like, well, "Yeah." She did it better than I could have. I would have yelled at him and said, "We are an idiot. Stop fucking fear mongering." She didn't do that. She was just totally cool, calm and collected. And I got to be honest with you. I thought Rose is nothing to do with her gender identity. I think she's fucking nuts. But the person I heard there clearly wasn't nuts because nuts people buy into other nuts people's bullshit. Hulk is going to talk to Susan Doohickey about.
Wait, is there anywhere in the server I could post a photo?
No.
Yeah, I can
send it to fucking Matt.
Matt, I need to add you because I think you have a DM.
Yeah, you okay? Gotcha.
Send it. Just
add here because I'm just saying like. This guy seems cool, but this is like fucking nuclear.
This picture is so funny, Nick.
Yeah, that's the Mischief guy. Yeah, I just sent it to Matt. That's the Mischief guy. This is the videos we're uploading now. Like, I'm not down for this.
By the way, oh, sorry, go ahead. Finish up.
Yeah, I argued with Augie yesterday. He asked me, like, well, I mean, is this what we got to do? We're fighting the good fight. I go, well, the fight's not worth, like, there's a direct relationship. Think of a graph pointing, like, right? You have to be, like, this bad for the response to be this big. I don't think that, like, baiting fucking Adpocalypse 3.0 is worth taking out this 60K YouTuber. It's stupid as fuck.
Well, dude, Augie's. I don't understand how Augie can be supporting this at all because literally half the argument is this guy is saying homophobic shit off platform. Anyone could take a bunch of Discord messages of Augie making fucking really edgy jokes. Send it to
you could take his last stream VOD and ban him.
Dude, exactly, dude. So it's like, how is Augie defending this, bro? It's literally fucking...
Actually, from what I understand, we could do the same...
This is shit you could go down for, bro.
I was looking through my news feed, and from what I understand, am I wrong, Matt, we could do the same thing to Ackman, correct? If we wanted to.
Yeah.
So like, is this fair? I'm gonna say, is this fair game? Is this fair? Boom.
Like, dude, I think Ackman is trying to set a way worse precedent than whatever he keeps saying the president quantum setting or YouTube setting.
Yeah,
I don't even understand what is the scary thing.
You know what? You hit it. That's it right there. That's right. Like, we're all worried about the dark age of YouTube, as Camelot said. We were all worried about the precedent that might be set. Maybe this guy, and we're finding out this is all bullshit. And
I put it in your Twitter DMs, Tommy.
And the damage done because it's bullshit might be greater than what we were worried about in the first fucking place. That's what we were saying, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. All right, hold on a second. I want to go play cards.
Yeah, it's just a burning pride flag with, with homophobia.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
when did this video come out?
Son of a bitch.
This is June 9th. This is like, what, 3 days ago? Yeah, this is fucking Mischief, dude. Burning pride flags in Pride Month, guys. This is how we're gonna take him out.
Fuck this guy. I'm done.
I just refuse to believe that quantum
I'm done
is
with
a
this
threat to
guy.
anything.
I am completely done with this guy.
You know where I found this? I found this in an article. Even better.
I'm not getting on. I'm not getting on this train. I'm off this train. Like, whatever. I mean, I got off the the train that goes into a fiery inferno, and I got on. But I support you. Now I'm off the support train. Goodbye.
Apparently, the fiery inferno is YouTube's fucking LGBT community.
Yeah, no, this is where I am. I feel bad for what has happened for Ackman. I just think he's a complete retard and handled it all.
I hope so.
I feel bad, not enough that I want things to happen to me.
No, I don't think it will. I think this is isolated.
I don't think this is going to spill out.
No, I don't.
Oh, now
I think that Ackman may accidentally get a rule enacted if he keeps the shit up.
That's
more so than Quantum, which is kind of feeds into your narrative that you just said.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the guy made good Halo videos, bro.
Maybe
I just like Elden Ring.
I hope he goes back and makes Halo videos. Like, all the best to him, but I don't know.
Not for money.
And I gotta be honest, like, look, he very well I would even say my conspiracy probably has a 30% chance of being true. All right, more than likely he's an idiot, which is you don't want to be like evil or an idiot. You never want to be in that like position, right? I'm going with idiot. But I got to be honest with you. I can't I get the itch, and I have to, and I have a platform, and I'm allowed to say it. If I'm wrong, I'll fucking say so. Sure. He's just an idiot. Yeah.
Dave makes a great point. If Quantum TV didn't like Elden Ring, or if he never made a video on not liking Elden Ring, this would have never happened. None of this would ever happen.
Fucking, let's just blame Elden Ring at that fucking. Let's just go all the way.
It's a hard game.
Elden Ring.
I got a question though, real quick, for everybody here, since we're the whole crew besides Augie's here.
Yeah.
Is there? When he responds saying no, I'm not saying that YouTube hates the gays. I'm just saying it looks like they hate the gays. Is that the same thing? That's the same fucking thing, right? This is all retarded.
Yeah. Well, it means he's a liar. When do I get? Here's the thing. I mean, everybody's a little itchy. Even some people in the audience, in fairness, maybe some people in this call, they're a little itchy with Tommy saying this is not what it seems. Maybe it's a little deceitful. Maybe I'm a little cynical. Maybe I'm being ridiculous. What point, if that scenario that you just mentioned, Willie, do I get to say that guy's fucking whacked and he's lying?
Oh, we could say that now.
Well, he's
not
definitely
the lying part.
Here's what I don't know about lying, but I could definitely
lying,
say he's disingenuous. He's
He's
absolutely
whacked.
disingenuous. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I think he's going to do anything in his power in the next few months to ensure his future to make money, have a successful career. It's obviously in jeopardy right now, and it's going to be a little weird.
He's going to milk the shit out. You know what? If that's the case, I don't care. Fucking do it, dude. I mean, I don't want to see.
Because there's no real damage there. I see what you're saying on that.
Yeah.
If I go through and after Tuesday I get no answers on anybody actually getting struck and stuff staying down, I'm gonna be like, yeah, this is the most insane fucking thing I've ever seen.
Willie, I made the tweet. Someone just wrote, "You're reaching." All my tweet says is, "Can someone send me a successful DMCA?"
Exactly. There's
TV file.
Yeah,
What does that even mean?
You're reaching. Somebody's
bro.
listening.
That's
Hey,
gonna be
hey! I think it's time to close. I think it's time to close this out. We're reaching, but we kind of have a history here. We find it. Keep that in mind. Yes, I am Alex.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil Bible fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like
Poker Club is in the description box below. You can go see me now.
Lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.
I could buy his mom's house, burn it down, build it again, burn it down again, and then build it again.